analytics, thanks. Alright. Okay. Hello everyone. It's been, what, 2 days? No. When was my last real travel stream again? So day 514 was back in... Oh. It was 2 days ago. It already feels like it's been ages, bro. It's been ages. Hello, everyone. Hello, Plodagi. Hello, James. Hello, 77. Hello, Toxic. Today's my 100th streak. Ooh, wait. It's so ready to have VIP. Oh. I just checked, and I don't think you are very... I don't think you have reached 99 plus messages yet. But yeah. You know what? You can choose. You can go for VIP or gifted sub. It's up to you. I'm not gonna lie. So this is where I left off from the previous day. I haven't done any off-stream progress. You may be like, wow, what have you been doing? Chat, you guys want to know what I have been doing? I've been doing... Hold on, let me show you. Been doing... let me show you, bro. Yep. That's what I have been doing. This is a picture. Oh my god, bro. Like... Yeah, I spent like 2 days still working on cutting a 20-hour-long footage. I have 7 streams of Killbot and I need to cut down into like hopefully like 30 minutes, around 30 minutes. And yeah, I'm still working on it. Just showing you a bit of a progress on like how... Yeah, I've been learning DaVinci. And there was some stuff that I feel like it's a little confusing. I have to use like the Fusion tab to... Actually, I don't really think I need to use the Fusion tab like this. Like that's the Fusion tab over there. Like I just mainly just work on the edit and that's about it. But yeah. Editing videos, yeah. I've already edited like for like a few hours, bro, and like I need a break from editing videos. So now I'm going back to real travel. But yeah, new video coming soon. I mean, not very soon. I'm still working on it. But it will take a while. It will be a pretty big video, I would say, because like there's gonna be so much highlights. I was thinking about like having not that many highlights, but like, you know what? Might as well. I'm just gonna have a lot of highlights. It's gonna be like moderately edited. I want it to have like some funny hahas, you know? Fusion is just there in case you want to go further. Yeah, like I figured out like a way to add text in DaVinci is by going into, what was it, effects, and then titles, and then basic text, and then yeah, you can pretty much do that. And I like doing like strokes, you know, on like outlines, adding outlines on the text. Pause. Sorry. And more early streams when isn't this early enough, by the way? But yeah, but yeah, there are some... Dude, I also learned that I can customize my keybinds on DaVinci. So that's what I did. I have a keybind for select all left or select all right, which is very useful. Like, oh my god. It's nice having no chat delay. Let's go, dude. Hopefully people are gonna be more interested into this stream, because I also noticed my loaded streams on YouTube did not do well. I guess people are not really that interested. I looked at like the views even after like after the vote, and I can feel that people are not as interested. It is what it is. If people don't want to watch me play video games, not video games, sorry. Yo, Toxic, let's go. 100 watt streak. Congrats, dude. Okay, Toxic. What do you want? What reward do you want? Do you want a VIP or a gifted sub? Gifted sub, you get ad-free viewing for a month, which is really worth it, because like I have ads running automatically, and it can be pretty annoying for you. So it's up to you. You can choose VIP. Okay, sure. You are pretty active enough. Like you're close to like 1,000. I'll give it to you. There you go. Congratulations. I'm doing good, Nico. Oh yeah. I'm doing good. Hello. And Ganashi.
Wow, we were.
Thank you for the 25 months, and thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, today's gonna be another chill session where I calm myself down. After taking some after editing, I'm gonna have to continue working on editing again tomorrow. I need to get the Killbot video out sometime in May. That's like my goal. I got 81 on the new house I'm working on. Ooh. Do you keep that as a secret, like your new hardest, or like do you feel comfortable sharing what your new hardest that you're gonna go for is? Hello, Ronald. I wonder what would happen if Doggy started streaming Griff at noon. Oh, I noticed that apparently Doggy quote-unquote nerf Griff, bro. I was there because I was kind of intrigued. I was like, wait, what is going on, bro? Why did Doggy nerf Griff? And apparently he was trying to do like a bit of a placebo effect where he's gonna be playing on the nerf version, but it's not gonna be the real one, obviously. But like, yeah, even when he verifies the nerf version, it's not gonna count, right? He has to verify on actual Grief. That's the thing. Hello, Zahar. %70% on nerf Grief, yeah. Everyone was freaking surprised about the announcement that he nerfed Grief. Cause like, wasn't it supposed to be a top one, right? And then it's just not anymore. Not. I mean, I personally don't really care whether Griff will be a top one or not. It's just another level that I can't play, bro. It's just that everyone is just hype for whatever reason. I think Doggy is definitely starting to feel down with Grief. I mean, literally 2 days. Yeah. The nerf that he did is literally nothing burger, bro. Like, it's like one, like this. This kind of nerf right here. This micropixel. And Yeah, it's such a nothing. It's basically. I mean, yes, it is technically a nerf, but like, you know, it's barely, very, very barely. It's like a 1 pixel nerf. Low cortisol. Pretty much, yeah. I'm doing good, Moody. I'm grinding Acropolis since I beat Poltergeist in 3 days. Oh, that's pretty good. That's awesome. Yeah. Griff will have aura no matter if it's top 1 or top 5, yeah. Dude, my experience with editing on Premiere Pro... Sorry, this is kinda a bit unrelated. Like, it's a lot smoother than Premiere Pro, that's for sure, bro. Yonsku! Yonsku! Did you actually just redeem tier 3, bro? For like, how much? 325k? Look. Dude. Yes, that's me. Dude, congratulations, bro. Alright. I will... That's my journal. I will add you into the spreadsheet. So, Yonsku. There we go. Green for the redemption. Congrats on the tier 3 redemption, by the way. Congratulations. You know what? I'm gonna mark it as complete myself. There we go. Yeah, there is the proof right here. I put you into the spreadsheet on stream. So, the level. In what year do you think they will verify Griff? I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I don't think these kinds of questions will even help, but if anything, it stresses Doggy even more, bro. If you were to ask Doggy, like, when are you gonna verify Griff or whatever, like, it's gonna stress him out even more, bro. Like, in a way, it's kind of like pushing. The level is incredibly stressful. I know he can probably handle it, but like, there is always going to be a state. Like, it's really easy to be in a state where you don't play well, right? That happens to literally everyone. It happens to like Doggy, it happens to Zoing, it happens to pretty much every player. Can't hear muted? Okay, good luck with levels Ed. Verifying a level will always be harder than completing a level, yeah. It definitely is. So yeah, just a fair warning. The real travel progress will be slowing down significantly because I'm still working. I really want to spend time off stream, like finishing this, but instead I spend time editing video. Yeah, I spend some time editing video, bro. So I hope you guys don't mind, like, me being slow, because I have other, like, I was busy, alright? I was busy with editing videos. Gonna migrate to YouTube tomorrow in a bit, yeah. I just got 27 on Bloodbath. Oh, Chalman, good to see you here. 27 on Bloodbath, that's pretty good. Like, in the previous stream, I got I got 38 on Loaded, which is, you know, pretty good. I could have definitely gotten to 40. I could have gotten to the 2.0, but like, I died the freaking The blue orb ship spam. Editing takes hours, yeah. Especially I have 20 hours of footage that I need to look through and cut them down. Like I need to cut out like 20 hours of footage. Lots of kids in YouTube chat, not currently, so yeah. Can you say edited by... No. Why? What is that for, bro? Huh? What is that for? Tell me. Like, I'm not gonna say whatever you want me to say if you're not gonna tell me what is that going to be for, bro. Like... Edit with a watermark? Yeah. I did watch. Dorami is thankfully not quitting yet. However, Dorami is going on mandatory military service. Yeah, because if you live in South Korea, I think everyone who lives in South Korea are required to go to the freaking military, bro. What edit are you doing? What edit are you doing? Please tell me your plans. And like, wait, can't you just say it yourself? Why do you need specifically me to say it? Of your best levels? Why can't you use your own voice? I don't know, man. You use your own voice. Or use a TTS. Or God forbid, use AI voice. Some people would probably do that. I don't know. But yeah, God forbid. At least I said God forbid, but that's an option. How many of this article we don't not a lot. We have like this. Yeah, we have this area and then this, and then I just have to fill in the holes. Tomorrow will be your birthday. How old are you gonna be tomorrow? No matter what, I'll just enjoy the stream and chat with you guys. Yeah, that's kind of the point of the stream. How's real travel going? It is definitely been going okay. I've been kind of slow with progress as of late because I'm working on editing a new video. But yeah, I'm gonna be. I want to take my time to do other stuff. Yeah, this is how it feels like when I have two things. Like if I have work, right? If I have work with, it's like having having a job IRL. You have to do your other jobs, and then this is like a hobby thing, but yeah, it kind of feels like that. So you have less time to do whatever you want. Which, for me, in this case, is gonna be like real travel building. But after I'm done with the Killbot video, hopefully, people are gonna be enjoying that. It's gonna be a pretty good time. It's gonna be something to watch when you are bored. I just want to make new video, bro. And I'm pretty motivated. Wait, that lousy guy made some edits that went viral by typing in GD streams, I think. Oh. And they're trying to be clever in it. I don't know. They're like, yo, can you say this? Can you say this? But like, you know, I see what you're doing, bro. If you don't tell me to, hey, oh, can you say this? Like, cause like I know, like you're trying to trick me, bro. Like that's like you already failed on tricking me. Just saying. Hello, ceiling. Simple editing. I mean, it depends on like how much like footage that you have to edit. Like if you just edit one single stream, then it's not gonna take very long, right? The cutting session is not gonna take long, and then editing, I reckon you can probably get it done in like a day. Right? No, that's not my cat. London, that is not my cat. You got 64 to 100, nice. Yeah, it's a random fat cat. And it keeps on beating the farewell. You didn't tell me what the problem is, bro. You just tell me tips. And I have no idea what your problem is, so I cannot give you any. Because when I give you any, you're gonna take it with a grain of salt. And it's not gonna help you. Let's be for real. Yeah, it literally says IRL fat cat. There are fat cats in real life. All these times I look at fat cats and they are like fictional, but no, bro, there are actually fat cats in real life. Hello, ASD dead. Highest on future what? You want to beat the deprivation by audio visual? Man, if only Viprin gets back into... I don't think Viprin will be back again, but like... Who's going to replace Viprin, bro? Like, Nexus is not a good candidate. Does anyone know, like, a pretty good Viprin replacement? I'm missing out on peak levels, bro. I don't even watch. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I know there are fat cats in real life, but they are super, super rare. They are, like, incredibly rare. Okay, let's just do this one. 70 watch streak. Nice, Clem. Nice. Hello there. That's a small channel. Yeah, it's a small channel now. Basically, it took Viprin's role, just showcasing new levels. And like writing down like this description or something. But like Nexus got jumped after making an April Fool's video saying Hero Police 100. Like, if it's an actual April Fool's video, like, I don't think there's a problem, but like... Wait, did he actually apologize? This in my fat cast is optional. Oh, I have not. Sorry, bro. Bro, I saw the video of sneak peek. It looks insanely long. It is slow. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really watch Nexus, bro. Sometimes I do watch Viprin when Viprin was active, but yeah. Now that Viprin is completely gone. Yeah. Like, we don't even know what's like the next if there's gonna be a duality gauntlet entry, like we're not gonna be seeing any of that, bro. Well, I mean Nexus doesn't give feedback, and like I'm do you think we'll make merch? Yeah, eventually, but not now. I'm not ready yet. Next was back in 2022, yeah. In Circus Dash. Merch, yeah, but like the thing is, wait, don't you need like lots of money to basically fund? Like, I need to get the design ready, and also like I have zero idea how to set it up. Literally zero. Like, I need a guidance. But like, I don't need it right now. Like, this will be discussed maybe like with others when I'm actually doing it. Dude, I'm looking at your message context, right? So it says, what is the best DD level? Do you like whatever how you pronounce this? I'm not gonna say, I'm sorry, but and it said that's not a level. Bro, why did you ask what's the best DD level and then your next question is this? What is the context? Yeah, a lot of people ask generic questions or NPC questions. I'm not gonna answer. Sorry, bro. Do you mute people who's... Yes, of course. Not even a mute, a straight up ban. Not just a mute, by the way. Yeah, it's a ban as well. Someone said L ad. Fun fact, do you know I make like I make decent amount of money from ads. That's true. Hello, Jaloin. Hello, Cooler Tunes. So big object, yeah. I'm gonna stream until I become really tired. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know when I'm gonna be I'm gonna be like when I get super sleepy, then I'm gonna and stream. That's my plan here. I'm just gonna sit down and just place objects and just build. That's what we're doing. Yeah, this is almost done here. Let's see if people are gonna be more interested to watch if I'm doing real travel instead of like beating extremes. Like if tell me, be honest. Tell me if you guys are not truly interested in watching. I'm not gonna stop like doing streams where I beat extremes, because eventually I need to build my skills so that I can actually verify this, bro. Because like it's gonna be like a pretty incredibly hard level. That's 15. Find it very relaxing to watch how to edit the level, yeah. Interesting. A lot of people find that interesting. But when I play like low death, well, I don't know. I feel like people are not super interested to watch like creators beat extremes. Like I mean creating streams, right? As a beginner GD creator, I can definitely say that the hardest part in making levels is consistency and motivation. Yeah, some people say that, but another one I can kind of see people say is like the hardest part with making levels is coming up with ideas. That is something that I don't really... Are you adding low that? No, I don't. Building is better than playing levels IMO. Then why isn't Zoing doing a building stream? Why is Vortox not doing a building stream? Why is Doggy not doing a building stream? Like... They just shadow drop the Ennis here without any building streams of it, bro. How many structures left? Okay, one more. One more, and then I'm gonna start filling in some holes. Like, there's a lot of them here. A YouTuber said FF doesn't fit his name. If you had an opportunity to go back in time and change the name, I probably would. I'm not very creative though. It's gonna take ages to come up with a name. Yeah, when you have none and you struggle with ideas, struggling like with ideas and stuff can be very daunting. And it's just like one of the biggest mind block with creating. Like, if you have known ideas, then you're not gonna make any progress. You need like a slide of ideas to even do something, bro. Yeah, Dogi has some building talent. Okay, people have different opinions. Think of ideas that come. I already read that. Alright, thank you, Moha. Thank you. Hello, Tyler. Alright. My hands got tired. I mean, like, if you play, like... If you press the buttons really hard, then yeah, it can be very tiring after some time. Like, you know... When your hands get tired, you know to just take a break, like, just don't force it. Because if you force it, you get RSI, which is not good. Yeah. Being creative comes with, like, or comes by trying out a lot of different stuff, experimentation, and explore yourself with other medias. That's pretty much how you be creative. Supposed to be revising? What are you revising, bro? Tell me. I haven't been talking to my friends in a while because of how busy I was. Man, I've been talking to like one or two people, and that's about it. And you guys chat. Okay. Hello, Manisabla. My ears, dude. Oh my god. Yeah. When you are in a state of demotivation, the best thing to do is just do something else as a break. That's what I did. And yeah, I am like, okay, let me just go ahead and play other games or even do Extreme Demons. And it's been good. Right? Dude, imagine if I'm doing real travel all day, every time, with no breaks. I will get burned out. I will get burned out and I'm going to feel very miserable. And it's not going to be very fun anymore to build a level. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to feel very miserable. So it's probably better to just take longer, but slowly making progress. Yeah, this is a huge level after all. If I'm making like a simple level, then it obviously is gonna be like simple. It's gonna be faster. 85 on digital. Let me guess. Did you die in Vlax's part or Serpent's? Is that Vlax or Serpent? I have no freaking clue. I'm trying to beat that low, but I'm so annoyed at it for some reason. I'm side questing it by playing Red World. Red World? Wait, Red World? Isn't Red World like really hard? It's the last part I can die to because the rest is easy. Okay. Yeah. There is, yeah, you might also want to be careful with the Heinz triple blue orb buffer clicks. You probably know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, it's also pretty easy to die to. So, you need to make sure that you're good at that. I prefer both, Malamu. Hello, Ioda. I play on iPhone 13 mini. Oh my god, iPhone 13 mini. That's a pretty good phone. Oh yeah, I low-key forgot about the freaking block term. Whoops. Yeah, the H word, 5 letters, is a block term. Sorry about that. Why did it get auto mod? I don't think I want to explain. But there is definitely a reason. And it was one of my mods who blocked the term, but I don't think I'm qualified. I definitely think that word, can just be unblocked. as long as you know, and people are if people are talking about whatever controversy, then just like time them out. Easy. Twelve. That's 11. Okay, I guess this is gonna be 13 then. Oh, would you look at that? There's gonna be another add-on to it. Unblock it. Be sure to notify or let other Twitch mods know before, because this is something that I'm again, I wasn't the one to block it. It was blocked by to avoid like, I feel like that is not super relevant anymore. I probably should unblock some of the words, maybe. But yeah, I just wanna chill. I'm gonna try to stay awake until like 5 a.m. or something, bro. Like, oh, by the way, chat, I have a small announcement. I'm gonna be home alone for 3 days. For 4 days actually. So yay. I can scream again without people having questions. What was I doing, bro? Not that I plan on it, but I can. I like how it starts easy and gets harder, but I guess it's a pattern there. I love the cube and I only got 7% of greatness. What? Oh, you're talking about Red World? I mean, Red World is easy. But then, yeah, it gets absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if you actually enjoy Red World, then yeah, you do you, bro. I personally, I personally don't really see myself playing Red World. I don't think it's going to be particularly anything exciting. So I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, the Creator Firewall has a part in Yadagarasu, has a part in Digital Descent. Do they have a part in Artificial Ascent as well? I have no idea. Hello, Wilma. Chalk 100%, my new hardest fluke from 71. I don't know what that level is, but congrats. Congratulations, dude. So 12. I think this should be 11. Yeah, that's 11. Do you mind? I don't. No, do you mind if I showing the entire level? No. I'm in the middle of placing objects. I cannot show people the level. It's spoilers. You could be considerate, bro. There are people who don't imagine if people don't want me to show people the level and be like they click off, bro, because of spoilers or something. I don't know. There are probably some people who are like that. Hello, new. I'm JonathanGD. I feel like, I don't know, it's because like 70% or 80% of the time they ask and then other people ask back and then no response. They just dip and leave. That's literally the behavior of NPCs, bro. Yeah, you tell me, right? That is definitely NPC behavior. They just ask a question and then you know, and then they just repeat. I'm getting incredibly tired. Dude, I walk for 7 kilometers today. I burned like 350 kilocalories, which is not bad. I guess, oh, what the heck? Okay, this is definitely overlapping here. Yeah, 7 kilometers. 7 kilometers of walking. And like usually like the normal pace for walking is like 6 kilometers an hour or like 10 minutes per kilometer, which is, not bad. Not that bad. I need to go back to the gym out because I'm a very lazy person. I'm not like super lazy, but here's the thing. I don't want to spend like my money on a gym yet when I can just like go take a walk, just go outside and take a walk for free, I can just do that for free. After some thought, I don't really think gyms are necessary unless you are actually building muscles like for cardios and stuff. Then that's a different story. But in my case, like I just want to lose body fat. That's why I'm doing a lot of walking. Yeah, 7 kilometers. Dude, that one time I checked my watch, right? Apparently, I walked for 11 kilometers for 2 hours back in 2023. Like, oh my god, I've never done that again. Like, walking for that long can be very like. Oh, GD guy, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? I will be. Yeah, it doesn't play the alert, unfortunately. I don't think that intruder system, intruder detection system, that if it's just 2 people, it's not gonna play the alert. But yeah, welcome though. Got 92 on FF2. Yeah, my legs gets very sore. But yeah, when that happens, I just sit down and like chill. And also, dude, smart. What is that? I don't know what that means. Oh, please, Pete, I need this moment. Dude. Hello, Helge. Hello, Stinky. Dude, eventually, like, I might just gonna try to beat my own levels on stream. I think it would be pretty fun. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start with Putty 3 first, and then I'm gonna go through others like Future Funk 2 with full detail, and Dark Odyssey with full detail, and what else? The Lost Resistance with full detail. I don't think it's with full detail even will do anything, bro. Yeah. But I definitely want to get a laptop first. That's because I want to do a dual PC stream setup. I know it's possible to do a dual PC stream setup, because like the way it works is that you know what you have to use to capture a Nintendo Switch game. You use like a capture card, right? To basically, like, if you play Mario Kart World or any Nintendo game, you have to use a capture card, typically from Elgato or Evermedia or whatever. If it's a capture card that has HDMI, right? And you connect your HDMI like cable to that capture card, it will basically send like the screen to that capture card, and then it will and then OBS will pick it up and be like, oh, there it is, there's a screen, and then you can broadcast it. And so it should work. The capture card should work pretty much on any device, right? It should work on like a Nintendo Switch. It should work on PlayStation. It should work on PCs too. I have a capture card and I want to make use of it. I definitely want to make use of it, bro. So I love the Put It This Way song. I will have fun watching you beat it. Yeah. Hello, bro. I should probably do it on like Saturday, because Saturday is when everyone's freaking available. So maybe at the time I'm currently going for a new hardest, I don't know which one is gonna be harder, bro. Like Killbot, Loaded, or Booty 3 with full detail and all coins. Yeah, because I know that if you try to get all 3 coins and play with full detail, it should still be possible, right? Because that's how you verify the level. You have to get all coins. As long as the level is possible. And also I want to play on full detail, which would be pretty interesting. Ah, thank you, Julowin. I'm usually free on Saturdays. Yeah. Saturday. Like, if you look at the... Hold on. If you look at the... Did I close Discord? No, I didn't. Okay, I think I'm just gonna close Discord. Nothing important anyway. So what I mean is like... Okay, here. Let me check this website again. So here, if we reload, we can see that, I mean, it is, what day is it today? Thursday. So Wednesday. So this is Wednesday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. This is Sunday. And then this is Saturday. Like, look at the peak, bro. And then this is Friday. And then Thursday. So Wednesday loops here. And then this is this right here is I believe, yeah, that's Thursday. It literally says that. And then this is Friday. And then, yeah, I should be streaming at this freaking time, bro. Wait, I just realized the number. Oh my god. I didn't even notice. Dude. But yeah, Saturday at like 1 a.m. would be a perfect time to actually. I'm probably gonna have to like, yeah, start a bit earlier, and then yeah, start playing. Ooh, I'm gonna have a field day, bro. All right. You should thank us for not carrying by this number. It's not repeating. It's not a palindrome at least, right? But dude, yeah, it's so, dude. It's I wasn't even paying attention, bro. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even realize. Oh my god, it's a stupid number again. The CCU number, yeah. But yeah, everyone is still in school. Yo, chat. Question for you guys. When are you guys gonna get your summer break? Summer break is coming very soon, right? Because I believe that is like the more exciting break, because you have like 3 months of break on summer break, bro. 3 months without school, without college, without anything. Mine starts on 27th of May. Let's go. Man, the thing is, as a streamer and YouTuber, I know that there are some people who will be doing vacations on summer break, and that's fine. But like, last day is May 6th. Oh, homeschooling. Oh, wait, what made you decide to go for homeschooling? Like, was it by choice that you want to go for homeschooling, or do you have any like bullying problems in actual school? Talking about this meme, I was just bringing up the Steam chart and then the concurrent players number, bro. I swear it wasn't even that intention. Yeah, my goals for summer is to get a new laptop. I want to get a new laptop. If I try to do Booty 3 now, without like, and streaming all on this PC, it will freaking lag like crazy, bro. I chose to do homeschooling. Way more flexibility and time at home and time to do other things. And also some kids are just a little much, if you get what I mean. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. I know like other people are gonna bring up about like, you know, social development and all that. Like that's kind of like the problem, right? I mean, actual like social development is part of like school's experience, and homeschooling entirely gets rid of that, which is, you know, another part of school that you're not gonna get. 9 circles reach 100 M. Let's go. That's gonna be news. Going for future fun now. Nice. The Sam, welcome to the stream. I just got on my tablet to play Plague. The timing is uncanny. Oh my god. I mean, I haven't really played Plague Inc. I've watched one of my friends going for Plague Inc., but that's about it. I just watch my friends play. I don't really play it. It's just, you have a disease. You name the disease, and then the I believe that's how the game works, right? That's how the game works. You just name a disease, and then this disease will spread, and then I know there's a lot more nuance than that, but I don't even understand, bro. Hello, Chitua. Hello, it's Wowzer. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. That's cool. My ears are freaking itchy, bro. I hate it here. Why does it always have to be like this, dude? I swear it's like a... Anyways. Is there a way to get better at FF? The only way is to just play more, bro. Like... And how much have you been playing FF, bro? Like, if you have not been playing FF for that long, I don't think you will get any better. Oh. Yeah, 91. Been playing for 1 month. Like, how many attempts? How many attempts total? That's actually not bad. No, I cannot friend people on Discord. I'm sorry, dude. I don't know you. No, I'm not taking live requests. Sorry. Go to other streams for that. You know to go to the GD category, right? You know that. If you wanna find level request streamers, go to the GD category and find streamers that do level requests. Like if it says level request in the title, or better yet, mod request. If it has mod request, then you can send your level there. And follow the instructions, follow the rules. I'm not a mod, so I cannot send your level to laptop, unfortunately. Yeah. There is Sweet Scene. There is Tricipital, the J Shadow. The J Shadow is also very active. There is the Strawberry. I don't remember the names of the mods, but yeah, Tricipital and the J Shadow are the ones that I remember. So I personally recommend you to check out Tricipital and the J Shadow. They are active streamers and active mod request streamers, so... You got 98 on Bloodbath. Did you die at the GG spike, or... Like... or still at the bowl? Oh, did you go up? Did you do the Michi route, like, in the GG spike, bro? Strawberry test, oh yeah. I don't think Tayago is doing mod requests or level requests. And maybe generally try not to like mention that, oh hey, other people are watching. You know what? I'm gonna watch this guy instead of you. The last triple spike. Did you die at the first one or the... Okay, I think that's the first one. Right, you probably jumped too late. If you jump too early, you will die the last triple spike and get 99. So I guess you jumped too late. That's unfortunate, bro. Yeah. Whenever that happens, instead of wasting your time going on despair, just try again. Because going, like, you know, having a moment of despair to me can sometimes be a waste of time. Just try again and see if you can get back there again. Don't worry about, dude, like, or just don't worry about anything, bro. The army will be taking a break from GD for military service. Not yet. He said that he will be announcing that in a month he's gonna have to take a break from YouTube and GD and everything to go back to mandatory military service. It's gonna be making content again, which is good. So the test mod, oh yeah. When they do level request streams, they reset the form every 10 minutes. It's pissing me. But like, isn't that kinda required to reset the forum? Is it not? I'm pretty sure there is a reason behind it that I don't really know or understand. There's probably some reasons behind it. Maybe they can explain that. Maybe they can explain why they have to reset the forum every single time. Yeah, personally, like I probably wouldn't do that, but like I wanna hear from them. That's actually a good thing. It gives people more chances of getting the levels played. Like only 60Q. I mean, like as long, can't you just choose the level at random anyway? Like I know, like choose the level at random. So that it's not like a first come first serve, right? Because if it's imagine if it's a first come first serve, like it would be incredibly unfair, I feel like. But at the same time, personally, I don't like Tricipital since he vibe coded his new website. Oh. I find Tricipital way too nitpicky. The J Shadow, Sweet Sin, Sync, Oz, they're all chill. Sync is the most chill, he gives it back to and appreciates it. Oh. Okay. I can do a pretty good feedback as well. Yeah. I can point out what exactly is wrong and what you can do to fix it. You know, not just like what I think about the level quality overall, but like if there are any issues, I can help point out what you did wrong and what you could have done. In which I feel like more GD mods should probably do, right? They should point out like if there are any issues with the level, like minor issues that add up, right? There are a lot of minor issues with a lot of levels that will bottle up, and it's always good to mention that just as a lesson to the creators. Yeah, I love cats. And also Wilma, can you just use a normal font? Please, just don't use the fancy font. You don't have to use a fancy font, you know that? It's always random. Welcome back, Shanshi. But yeah, mod requests. Like personally, I would probably make it so that it resets every stream instead. And then I would probably, to make things a bit more fair, I'm just gonna announce like the schedule, and then there's gonna be like a specific schedule of when the form is gonna be open, so that people will have to get ready to get their level submitted and all that. And then there's gonna be the time when the form is gonna be closed. So I think that would be fair. That would be fair enough. Have like an hour system. So the form is only gonna be open for an hour, and then it's gonna be it's gonna close automatically after that. And it will not reset every like an hour, 30 minutes or whatever. It will reset every stream. So we'll have to do that again and again. But the thing is, you also have to do a schedule or a heads up of when the next mod request is gonna be. And you have to also give the time schedule of when the form opens and when the form closes. They reset, and I'll probably not even do any resets, right? But like instead of resetting the form like in the middle of the thing, I will just here I'll just give you the time, like the timestamp or like the schedule. I know the reason is to keep things fair so that everyone has a chance or whatnot. But to me, it makes it so that like, oh, if you submit and then you don't have a chance, you're not gonna have a... Okay, now that I think about it, I mean, it's probably possible that, you have to constantly keep submitting the levels over and over and over again, right? I guess it is to make sure that people that are watching the stream will get to see that their levels actually get sent. I guess that's maybe why. Uzi had a really cool take on mod requests. He had a form that reset every month, and all the levels were played randomly both on streams and off streams. Okay, I don't think there is a specific like guidelines that, hey, if you do a mod request streams, please reset the... I don't think there are mod guidelines, bro. Imagine if someone gets unmodded because they broke the moderator guidelines and it's like, oh, you didn't reset the form every hour or something, bro. I don't think that's the case, right? I really don't think that is the case. Bro, really fell off? Yeah, I fell off. What are you gonna do about it? Tell me. I don't know why you said this as your first message. Like, what are you trying to do here? I mean, yeah, I want to know what vibe they're trying to bring in here. Like, I just want to know, bro. And I really hope they respond back, because I already responded to them. Hello, every. But thinks Timmy Tough Knuckles. I miss Woozy videos, yeah. I also want to randomize object rotation by using area rotate in the playtest level. Oh, wait, what? Huh. I guess, yeah. I guess that's kind of how you randomize the thing, I guess. People can be jerks. Hello, Lumimiro. I almost got grounded for... Oh. Maybe you shouldn't do that. What did I miss? Not much. But... I have been slowing down on real travel progress because I'm working on a Killbot video. Yes, Pekinator. I did play your level last stream. Just go check the VOD. I believe it was at the end of the real travel, like, day 14. Yeah, I did. JJ. Okay, yeah. So I was working on editing the loaded video. Not the loaded video, sorry. God, I'm tired. Killbot video. Right? I was editing the Killbot video, and there are 7 streams total that I have to cut down. From like it's a total of 20 hours of footage. 20 hours. And I'm gonna cut it down to maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. There's gonna be a lot of highlights. It's basically like other people might call it like the rewind, I guess. But it's this is gonna be a lot of highlights, bro. So yeah. New video. New video is just gonna be me like, you know, Killbot highlights. And the completion along with it too. Yes, that it will contain completions. I know like a lot of people are just gonna skip straight into the freaking completion part of it. And I understand that. So I will have to give like a timestamp for the completion and the reaction. Because people only care, some people only care about the completion. Some people only care about the reaction. And then they just click off. So it's probably not gonna do very well like on the algorithm, but I would appreciate it if people watch the whole highlights thing, bro. What's a highlight video without the completion? I don't know. I mean, there were people that made highlights videos without using the full completion. Maybe because they already has like a separate completion video somewhere. Well, that's I guess that's fair, right? Eternus is out of my league low-key. Oh yeah. Time and motivation. Yeah, what motivates you into doing it? Like, you gotta find the thing, bro. I tried to play Death Note by Rough, spent 5 daily attempts and it was on 18%. People said I shouldn't beat this, my hardest is Deadlock. I mean, do whatever you want, bro. Like, if you think you wanna go for it, then go for it. But if you think, like, if you have no idea what you should be going for and you needed you needed input on what levels you should go for. I'm never gonna stop until my motivation for this game is completely dead. Yeah, another thing is that there needs to be something that drives your motivation up, right? Like the GD community. Remember, if the GD community is dog shit, that can potentially kill your motivation to play the game. Trust. It's actually important. Like you are, when you are currently motivated right now, right? You have something that drives your motivation. Like, what is it? Like, let's say, like the people, like the time, money. It can be anything. Nothing has stopped me for over 10 years. That's pretty good. The community is kind of... I don't blame you for thinking that. I mean, yeah, although this applies to every single other communities out there, there are sub-communities that are generally nice, right? But if you are going into like the big communities, like oftentimes you will find that it's not really your vibe, right? Stop giving a shit about the GD community. To me, it's more like find like a small subset of GD communities. That's probably what I find the best in my opinion. Like, I mean, you're in my community, which is like a subset, like a subset of GD communities. Yes, that's what I mean. Subcultures or sub-communities are much better than the overall bigger picture, yes. I mean, you are literally in my community, bro. So, like... And yeah. It's always good to be in like a sub community to it's cool to have people take a part in like a little sub community. I tolerate your community. Okay, bro. Avoid Twitter, yeah. Just uninstall Twitter, bro. It's not good for your mental health. That's what I did. Uninstall X. Fuck no, I love Twitter. I mean, I guess you can handle the toxicity because I guess you're just built different. But I'm not. I am not, bro. I don't really pay attention to the community. I'm just selfish, but not too selfish. I mean, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to like. I don't really want to pay attention to any drama or anything. I just pay attention to some basic news, like. But I don't really want to like delve into like some random drama that is not gonna result in anything good. So like. I mostly stick to my private account. Oh yeah. I don't even do that. It also depends on like on what kind of stuff I want to talk about or that I want to vent about. It also depends on that. But most of the time it's just I don't know if people want to hear me talk rant about this or something. The following tab. Yeah, the For You page is dog shit most of the time because Twitter generally rewards like impressions and engagements and doesn't care like about it has to be borderline breaking the freaking community rules, but it's like you know what, I don't really want to deal with that. Oh, look at that, like it's kind of cool. Oh, there's still more over here. You still watch Queso? Yeah. You actually... Okay, this is like a bit of a surprising news, but you actually earn money by posting on Twitter, and it depends on like how much impressions and engagements on the post. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, bro. And people found that, you know what, rage baiting people seems to be the best way to maximize earnings. Like, it basically incentivizes rage baiting people. Yeah, we live in a world where rage baiting is freaking incentivized. Like, come on, bro. If you have Twitter Blue, then you get money for posting on Twitter. Yeah, but the thing is, you have to... Don't you have to pay for Twitter Blue per month? You have to pay a subscription, bro. If anything, you don't... Oh! Vortrox! Yo! See that? Hello. Is that a YouTube raid? Is that a YouTube raid? Hello everyone. Again? Wait. Again? Wait, didn't you just raid me on Twitch when I was playing Load Dead? But yeah, welcome everyone from Vortox. How was Cycles X? How did we talked about Twitter, which is X, right? In other words, but yeah, how was Cycles X? Twitch and now YouTube here. I hope it's going well. But yeah, welcome everyone. I am JonathanGD. I'm the creator of Future Funk. I'm currently building real travel. I'm just chilling here. And yeah, placing objects. I'm currently working on a new video. So yeah, new video coming kind of soon. I'm trying to get a video out in May. So subscribe. And on Twitch too, yeah, I was doing load. I was playing Load Dead previously, right? I was playing Load Dead and I got a 4-talk rain on Twitch, which is quite unexpected, but yeah. How did Load Dead go? It was fun. I'm pretty sure I told you before, but I got 27 to 77. I got 38 and then 31. But yeah, it's not bad. It's actually pretty fun. Although I kind of understand why people don't like it. People don't really enjoy janky gameplay, but to me, I find the, figuring out to get around the jankiness is part of the fun, right? It is part of the fun. But yeah, if you want to know about real travel, I have a document right here. FAQ, which is this document over here. I'm gonna send it to both chats, and you will see. What's my Google Chrome? There it is. That's Google Chrome. And yes, this is a real travel frequently asked questions. It basically answers most basic questions you have about this. Like, what is real travel? Is this gonna be your new hardest? Yes, this is gonna be my new hardest in both ways. This will be my new hardest in both created and completed. And yes, I will verify this myself. So that's gonna be really hype. I'm gonna pull a Demitio with Kyoki, bro. Except maybe a little easier than Kyoki. So yeah. You can check out the sneak peeks on my YouTube channel. Will it be mythic? Who knows? It is up to Robtop to decide. What's my hardest? My hardest is Digital Descent. I am working my way up to... So I'm beating more extremes to kind of get better at the game, right? I'm thinking about going for levels like Yadagrasu or Plasma Pulse Finale or PPF, people as I like to call our others. So I will have to go for. I think I have like my hardest progression somewhere. Let me hold on. Let me. Where is it? Somewhere I have a hardest progression thingy somewhere. I think I don't know if I still have it. Somewhere over here. There it is. It's right here, bro. I need to add this. There we go. I'm probably putting this in here because there are like... Yeah, it's either... So my current hardest is Digital Descent, and gonna be doing a small jump from this to Yadagrasu. Although I've already done practice on PPF. And yeah, after this, then I'm going for Bloodlust. And depending on how hard this Bloodlust, I might go for Zodiac. Because remember that real travel is going to be Zodiac difficulty. And I want to get a greater like reference or just to see that, okay, is real travel going to be harder or easier than Zodiac? But that means that Zodiac... This has to be harder than Zodiac though, if I want this to be my new hardest. So I'm beating Future Funk, by the way. I have 68 times 2. Ooh, good luck with that, good luck. So yeah, this might be like Tartarus difficulty, bro. I don't know. But I don't... Okay, but I don't want this to be a top 1. This is not gonna be a top 1. This is not gonna be Slaughterhouse difficulty. I think Slaughterhouse difficulty might be a bit too much, bro. Or like Akron difficulties, but it's not gonna be a top 1. It's gonna be like a level that is still really hard. Really, really hard. But, you know, like the best players, not even the best players, like top 100 players will actually have a shot on beating this. Like, it will take quite a bit of effort, right? But I want a level that I feel like everyone can beat with a lot of effort, right? Now I can't follow the rule, don't mention the viewer count. Yeah, I don't want to know how many people are watching my stream right now. I don't want to look. When I go to my YouTube studio, it auto switches to analytics. I switch back to the stream settings tab because I don't want to look at the viewer count because it exposes the viewer count. And also, like, I have... What is it? If I go to my... Here. Here, if you look at my... Yeah. Concurrent view is freaking blank. It's... I had to use... What is it? Like, uBlock Origin to hide my viewer count on here, bro. That's how I do it on YouTube. So I don't wanna worry about how many people are watching the stream right now, bro. I mean, yeah, I know I got a Vortos raid, but yeah. My problem for me is pardon the message, but if I feel like I need to ask before making wrong decisions. I recently changed names, but haven't already subbed in the past. You don't have to resub. What was your name before? You don't have to sub again, but what was your name before? Tell me. Yeah, it looks really scary. Oh, hello, CD Music. Yeah. But it would be a lot of hype, dude. Like, it would be really hype to watch, and for me, hopefully also hype to play as well. Like, this is gonna be like a pretty insane journey, bro. Mystic. Oh, okay. Got you. So I will do this. Control F Mystic. Oh, you are in tier 3. Wow. Okay. Okay, updating your name. Thank you for reminding me. If you're already in the spreadsheet and you are gonna be changing your name for a good reason, then please let me know. I will happy to change your name. You're welcome, dude. The only social media I use is YouTube because I don't want to look very scary. Like, how very scary is it? I'm doing stalemate and have 52 and no hate, but this level is so much fun than future fuck. I don't know about that. Like, real travel? Are you talking about real travel? Wait, are you saying real travel is more fun than future funk? Oh. I may be flattered. Although this is like a way harder level than Future Funk, but sure. Funny level? Wait, does it make you laugh? Is it that it's the firewall that comedic? How the hell are you gonna hide all tier 1 names? So it's going to work like settlers. So here, for example, right? This is just an example. So, alright, so I wrote down the names, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mask it as part of the block design, right? So somewhere around here, and then just like blend it with the block design or the background. That's how I do. That's how I hide the names. It has to be like, has to be pretty small. But yeah, that's how I'm going to hide the names. I want the names to be visible in the showcase video. I don't want to put the names in the like outside of the level because it will feel pointless, you know? It will feel kind of pointless. Like, I want the names to be visible when you play the level or when you watch the showcase. How much people? Right now, if I look at the spreadsheet, 1,156 total amount and 365 non-gifted, and then 108 tier 2s, and then 100. Dude, we have more tier 3s than tier 2s. More tier 3s than tier 2s now. I don't know. Like, people are just gonna go straight to tier 3. By the way, the tier 3 is like one of the most expensive, like, subscription or membership tier. And yet a lot of people are just willingly going for the most expensive tier. It's like 5 times more than like tier 1. Which is crazy. Still cannot. Yeah. That goes to show how generous and excited we are about this level. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it, dude. It is... Dude. Like... It's just beyond unthinkable of how much tier 3s I have in this freaking thing, bro. Like... I don't know what to say. I simply don't know. It's just insane to think about it, bro. But yeah, so for tier 3s, if you still don't know, tier 3s will have access to the real travel playtesting server where people are playtesting the level, and you get to request a small design that will be part of the level. Isn't that neat? Hello, Zeno. I mean, real travel is very well known in your community, so maybe that's why so many tier 3s. I mean, I also had, like, what was it? I had the same tier 2 and tier 3 perks for, like, dark travel and arrow, right? But if I remember, let me check my thing again. Right? It's somewhere over here. Yeah. We had 8 tier 3s in Dark Odyssey, right? 8 tier 3s. 15 tier 3s in Arrow. 119. Wow. 119 tier 3s now. I don't know if we can get to 200, bro. Getting to 200, I can kinda... I think 200 is probably doable. When I'm almost done with the level. Because by the time the level is like 100% finished, like, I'm gonna have to close the design request thing. The design request only applies when, like, I'm still working on the decorating the level. Which makes sense. If I knew you were streaming the creation of Arrow Show, get a tier. Like, what tier? Tier 3? Music Kits folder. Ah, nice. No, this is not a platformer. This is a freaking classic level. It's a classic. But yeah. is one of, I believe this is like one of the most anticipated levels. I mean, heck, when I uploaded the sneak peek, like Daily Dose of GD uploaded, made a little thing about it to kind of spread awareness, which is cool. I'm fine with Daily Dose of GD. You know, showing re-showing my sneak peeks. Just not the whole thing. This is fine, right? What is if it's like entire sneak peeks combined into one video, then that's a different story. Like all my sneak peeks into one video. Yeah, we have a way for people to get into the tier 3 spreadsheet without needing you to pay a crazy amount of money, because like I understand that there are a lot of people who cannot afford $25, because $25 is $25. It is very expensive. Very expensive, bro. I mean, heck, you can buy yourself a lot of meal that can last for days. What would you do if the real travel playtesting ID got leaked? I will ban that person. Whoever leaked it will get banned and will get shamed upon. We will get exiled in the community, bro. I will find out whoever leaked the freaking level. So don't even try. Yeah, from 1 to 5. Okay, so like one more over here, then we are filling the holes. Yeah, it's been... I will probably get to day 1000s, bro. Which people are gonna be so surprised. But whenever I get to day 1000s, like, yeah. Wait, how long have I been? Dude, has this been 7k hours? Let's see. 4603. Let's use calculator. Slang for calc. Alright, 4603 plus, and then we go to the first copy, which is this one. Plus, I'm just gonna round it up, 2330. Plus, if I have to go third. Yeah, 35. Yeah, that's sure. Plus 35. Oh my god! We are literally so close. Dude! We are so close to 69 hours. I'm not even kidding. Hello, Chilix. If GD movie were to be made, will having popular GD creator YouTuber cameos be a good? Yes, of course, bro. Dude. Oh my god. We are so close to reaching 6969 hours. Someone did mention about... Dude, please... like, calculate this if you ever get there. Oh my god. Wow. Hold on, you don't see it. There we go. Calculator. Now you can see. Right here, bro. Look at that. Kind of forgot because, like, there you go. Now. I moved to Korea from Indonesia a month ago. Ooh, how is it, by the way? How's Korea? Laptop can't interact with the community decently to save his life. Oh, movie. I mean, the thing is, you have to work or partner with like other movie companies to do the movies, right? It's like Nintendo, they have to partner with like Illumination to make the Mario movie. So I'm not sure if that will work here. Polygons, oh, I see. Rafer, yeah. I guess, I mean, we can have like indie movies, I guess, you know. It doesn't have to specifically be airing on theaters necessarily. It doesn't really have to be. I feel like that's a bit much for that. Yeah, guys, we're so close to 6969 hours. How do you stay motivated to spend so long on the level? Motivation comes from goals, right? So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve with the level? What is your vision? Like, you should come up with like vision, mission, and an objective. It's like when you structure when you build like a company, like you have vision and mission. Like, what are you trying to do as a company? Like, you know, there needs to be a reason, there needs to be a goal that drives your motivation. Yeah. I hope Rafer is still making more stuff even after Funhouse, bro. But yeah. Alright, bye, Shannon. At first, I thought indie means Indian. Yeah, I think if I understand, I think indie means independent. Because, I mean, like, how do I know that indie means independent? Well, when it comes to, like, let's say, when you make video games, right? You have to go through a publisher that will distribute your games to the stores, right? And then you will have to pay, I believe, royalties or fees or whatever. But indie, like, independent game developers, like, you don't have to go through like third-party publishers, bro. You can just like submit your game to like whatever platform it is, like Steam or PlayStation Store or Nintendo eShop, and then there you go. You don't have to go to any publishers. There are still some games that are going to like publishers, but it was developed by like a completely different thing. Yes, I do. I mean, Real Travel Editor. I save it on here instead. Let me show you. This is my own personal document that I wrote all of this on my own. Yes, if I go and take a look. Tools, word count. Oh my god, bro. Freaking 55k hours. I have a journal that basically summarizes what I've done each day. From day one, by the way. From day one to the final day. And oh my god, when I'm writing my summary for the day, my Google Doc is lagging, bro. I can feel my Google Docs lagging because it has so much words. It has to like process everything, bro. I cannot handle it. It's gonna get worse by the time I'm writing even more stuff for this thing, bro. It's gonna get even worse. I unfortunately need to get up. but you don't you get burnt out? Yes. That's why I've been slowing down my progress on real travel. So yeah. It's so that I can work. I want to work on something else, such as editing my Killbot highlights. So yeah, that's gonna be in my next actual video. It's not gonna be a real travel sneak peek. It's gonna be a Killbot highlights because I beat Killbot like 2 weeks ago. I believe it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2.5 weeks ago I beat Killbot. If you don't remember that. And I wanna make a video about it, right? And I'm in the middle of editing it right now. My last like Extreme Demon highlight video was Eon, and dude, oh, thank you. Hello, Camelot. But yeah, my last Extreme Demon highlights video was Eon by Ren241, which is a 55-minute level, and it was crazy. It was very eventful. If you haven't watched that video, you should, bro. If you're looking for videos to watch, I have a video for you, bro. It's the Eon video. You can find it on my YouTube channel. Come on, John, please, one more normal stream. Yeah, my next real travel stream is gonna have the freaking 1077 Moonlight mashup on loop. Oh my god. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking, bro. I'm not doing that. I know others gonna hate it, bro. The PPF one, yeah. Dude, I'm surprised he knows what I'm talking about, bro. I think Geometry Dash can have its own level, then was like platformer, boss fight, experimental, or art. Yeah, user tags would be really cool. I don't want to mute it JonathanGD stream. Kind of lost track on whoever just... Yeah, that would make a good joke. I should do a super short stream, like 30-minute stream, bro. Or 32-minute stream. Can you please wish me good luck on Nelf so I could put in my completion? Hello, Microwave. Good luck on Nelf, by the way. Do not do that. Do not do that. Noted, bro. Totally noted. Do not do that. Why would I ever do a 32-minute stream, bro? What is the point then? I do a 32-minute stream just to mess with a specific person's watch streak. Like, yeah. Also, you missed another Vortrox raid earlier, Camelot. But this time, it is on YouTube. Yeah, we had a YouTube like redirect from Vortrox, so that's cool. Just chilling like that. Hello, Astronomy. Yeah. Again, like I wasn't expecting it, bro. I wasn't expecting that that Vortos raided me again. Oh yeah, and that's also like, oh my god, Vortos has the freaking Snorlax plushie, bro. I should have asked him about that. Cause it looks a little bit different than mine, so yeah, like his Fat Cat plushie looks a bit different, slightly different than mine. Just want to mention that. And that is it. Look at that, it's done. So we initially started off by finishing this, and then we did this. That's like 47 objects. Not bad. Save the level. Why isn't clipping on? What do you mean why isn't clipping on? No, clipping is on. I think you have to be following for quite a little bit before you can clip again. Yeah. 99. Ooh, don't die. I'm making a psych level. Any ideas? I have no idea what that is, so no. Hello, Timmy. How's it going? I'm assuming you're gonna stream again before Sunday. We'll see. If I have a consistent sleep schedule, then yes. So I don't have my 100 watch streak on ahead in time because I don't watch those. Fair enough. But didn't you still hop in and just hop off immediately after, or just mute stream? Is that what you did? Definitely not Snorlax. Yeah, unfortunately, this Chespin instead. Ah, my ears. Oh god. Hello, okay, sorry. Yeah, making an easy extreme in Sentiment. Oh, good luck. What I usually do, I guess you don't want spoilers, right? Which is fair enough. You know? Fair enough, you don't want spoilers. Because, have you even played the game before? You probably haven't. So, I guess that's fair. But yeah, I also want to play other games as well. Other than GD. I know I'm known as a GD guy, but like... There's two main reasons. Oh, what is it? I mean... I guess I didn't read chat. I mean, I don't read chat because I don't want to get spoiled myself as well. I know the chat... I know people have been telling me the chat was kind of... But I don't want to risk it. Yeah, the second one is a lot more relatable. I don't really watch people play any other games than GD because I find it kind of boring. I mean... Oh, you think that? So even when I play like games like Kirby or Hollow Knight, you probably wouldn't watch. Even though, I mean, a lot of people have been telling me to play Hollow Knight. Or asking me about Hollow Knight, not telling me. Asking me about Hollow Knight, be like, yo, you should play Hollow Knight. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't think the game's cute. I probably wouldn't watch. I didn't watch your Silksong streams. Did you watch my Deltarune streams, bro? When I used to play Deltarune back then. It was a lot of fun, though. But yeah, did you watch it? Somebody called me. Yeah, I kinda just realized that. Hello, my Alambra. Hollow Knight is so good. I watch you play Hollow Knight. I may consider restarting Hollow Knight because the thing is, I started playing Hollow Knight back in 2023, I think, and I just haven't continued on since then. I'm gonna start with like Hollow Knight regular and not Silksong, by the way, because I feel like Silksong is probably harder than regular Hollow Knight. No Silk Song. I watched a bit. I think I like Deltarune. Oh, cool. I love how, like, dude, I know. Okay. Also, when I observe, when I played Deltarune for the first time, I got like a lot of people watching when I played chapter 1. But then the moment I got to chapter 3 and 4, it just dips, bro. I'm guessing people don't want spoilers on chapter 3 and 4. Chapter 1 and 2, like, are generally, like, people probably already know what happened. So, like, there's not really risk of spoiling anyways. Is your stream bothered out there? Just AFK? Probably just AFK. I don't think, like, I'm pretty sure Twitch has pretty good mitigations against, like, botting anyways, so don't know if that's gonna work. Silk Song is a lot harder. Dude, I played Silk Song, like, when I haven't even finished regular Hollow Knight yet, and bro, let me tell you, I rage quitted on one of the bosses. I'm not even kidding. There was one time when I think I was fighting one of the bosses in Silk Song, and I was streaming it, right? I was streaming the game on my Twitch. Again, be sure to follow if you don't want to miss me play other games. But one time, I don't remember what boss was I fighting. Was it the freaking Savage Beastfly or whatever that's called? Okay, chill, Axel, chill. Chill, bro. You don't need to say hi like that, okay? But okay, it was Savage Beastfly. I rage quitted on Savage Beastfly. I'm not even kidding. I was streaming myself trying to. You see, one thing that's really annoying about Silk Song, or maybe like any Hollow Knight games in general, is that once you die, no, bro, you don't strike back to the bosses. You have to go through a bit of platforming again. And potentially take a bit of damage. I'm like, bruh. Beastfly, yeah, I was fighting Savage Beastfly, and like, dude, I'm like, it's like incredibly so freaking annoying. So much so, like, I felt like I didn't have fun. Like, dude, I literally did not have fun playing Hollow Knight or any Silk Song, bro. I wasn't feeling it. And then I just quit. Stacks? Wait, you stream, bro? Dude, thank you for the raid, man. How was your stream, bro? Everyone, go check out Stacks. He's my good luck charm, dude. If you guys still remember, yeah. He was this guy right here that joined the call on the Killbot completion attempt. Oh yeah. Go check them out, bro. Dude, Beastfly, yeah, I quit Hollow Knight because of Beastfly. Why is future funking and any idea? I just answered the second question, the real. Did you not? That's over? Okay. Stacks, how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. But yeah. I was saying that you are the guy that joined call when I was far in Killbot and I beat it. And I basically said you're my good luck charm. It was like a new best one to 100 and new best from 0 and paranoid. Ooh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. But yeah. I should be joining more like lounge calls again, but I don't know, man. Most of the time, people, others probably busy playing. I don't know. It's either Minecraft or Rocket League. I don't even play those two games, dude. You should do more calls for working on real travel, Loki. Yeah, I probably should. The thing is, no one wanted to join call. No one joined freaking call, bruh. John, I bought. Oh, what is your new microphone, Tudor? Your level is like 95 minutes. Awesome. I aspire of being. Oh my god, the real, you just ignored what I said. I feel like it's not gonna matter whatever answer because you're just gonna be deaf and not like listen to whatever I was saying. So what? I guess there's no point. I just ask what is your mic? $35. Oh, is it a USB mic? Is it a mic like that connects with a USB? It pretty sure it's not an XLR because XLRs are pretty expensive, bro. Better than Intel. Oh. For those of you who wants to know what my microphone, it is HyperX Solocast. I've been using it for over 4 years now. And it's been holding up pretty well. Actually, no, I think 3 to 4 years. About 3 to 4 years, 3.5 years. It's been holding up very, very well. I don't really think I ever plan on switching to a completely different mic because I feel like my mic is probably good enough. Yeah, a bit of a problem is that it gets potentially echoey, but that's also because my room doesn't really have a foam. I don't know if putting a foam on the wall will make a difference, but I don't know. I'm probably cannot be bothered. I mean, the echo isn't really that too bad anyway, so. Oh, the quality itself, yeah. When I get a new laptop, the thing is, I will have to connect my mic to my laptop instead of my desktop PC. Because of the way that, you know, my laptop is going to do the streaming work. My laptop is going to do the streaming work. And then I'm just going to be gaming on my desktop PC. My next Mac I will buy from Twitch money probably. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna use my YouTube and Twitch money to buy a new laptop. Basically to upgrade my streaming stuff. And, you know, this will be incredibly helpful in the future because, like, also for, like, real travel streams too. Because, you know, I want to play real travel without... I want to play real travel as if I'm playing offline or off stream. I want it so that whenever I play real travel, the performance between on stream and off stream are pretty much the same. Literally no difference. That's like, I want that, right? The issue is that if I'm streaming and playing the game on the same PC, it lags. It lags, and, you know, sometimes I will just play worse because of the lag. Not because of, like, oh, it's nervous, bro. Oh, hello, Techie. Good to see you here. Intel is great at CPUs and more, but absolutely stinks at audio. Ah. Intel. I personally disagree. I would probably go with AMD, personally. They're, like, probably better IMO than Intel. And the thing is, AMD is also a lot cheaper for identical processors. Like Ryzen 7 and then Intel Core 7. Like if you, they're generally like better. AMD is generally better in terms of price to performance. Way more zoomy. Oh. What's going on? It's been going alright. I have had someone saying that I sound like Indian, but I'm like, okay. Cool. I don't really feel like getting offended. Yeah, dude, this guy is just asking me, I'm probably gonna time you out, bro. Because this guy is just gonna keep asking me NPC questions, and I'm like, I don't want that. Ever. I don't want my YouTube chat to be filled with dumbass questions. Oh my god. They're probably like a 9-year-old impressionable kid, bro. Like, I don't want to deal with a 9-year-old impressionable kid. I don't think you should be even chatting with like random strangers anyway. What did people say? You're in YouTube chat now. Hello, Tech on YouTube. How did you find the song for Real Travel? Basically, I've played the level Air Supply by 100 Foxes, formerly known as Comet Phase or Over Defo. I think it's a she. Yeah, she made that level, and it uses this song. It was like a long time ago, right? And I was like, cool. But then when I was building Monolithos, I put this song into my playlist, and I heard about it, and I'm like, oh, this is the same song. But then I went to take a look at the length, and it's 15 minutes long. And I'm like, yo, this song is so good. I should make a level out of this. And then here I am. I'm making a level out of this. So yeah, that's pretty much how I found the song. That's because it's a really great song, and I just simply wanna make a level out of it. It's massive on YouTube? No way. Hello, Alice. Welcome back. There's a huge chance I can beat it tomorrow or the day after that. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Just keep going. Alright? Whenever you die far, just don't waste your time on the despair. On the agony of despair, and just keep going. Okay? Like, having a moment of despair is just a waste of time and energy, bro. It's just what if you just stay locked in? Like, when you die far, just lock in and try again. Like, pretend nothing happens. Have you ever thought about that? I'm just really chill right now, bro. I guess you should be chilling on the building store anyway. So, let's talk about certain things here. I don't know if you guys are gonna find this interesting, but okay. You guys have probably heard the news from PlayStation that apparently they not that they raise. I was about to say they raised prices. No, they just added DRM to digital games, and that made everyone quite shocked, bro. Thank God I didn't really buy any games on PlayStation on digital yet, but no, that's not my fat cat. Yeah. I don't know if people were overreacting because like oh no, PlayStation just added DRM for digital games, which means you have to re-authenticate every like 30 days or something like that, bro. If you have no internet. And then people find that to be really outrageous. And I'm like here sitting, I have no idea what this means. But yeah. The only thing is that it's gonna suck for game preservation. And I mean, yeah, people are gonna be so concerned and start asking stuff like, "Oh, what happens if the server dies?" Right? I mean, they should when Sony or Nintendo is planning on shutting the server down, they have to give a heads up, right? They have to give. I mean, that's what they did with the Wii servers, with the 3DS and the Wii U. So for the Switch, they're probably gonna plan on giving a heads up, right? They're gonna plan on giving a heads up like, oh, hey, we are shutting down the server. So it's gonna be like, okay, then you should let people preserve your stuff then, right? Because, yeah. Imagine if the companies go after the people who just wants to preserve the games when the server is about to shut down. That would be anti-players, bro, anti-consumers. If you think about it. That's low-key stupid. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you have heard the news, but yes, that's a thing now. I still haven't set up my PS5, bro. I got it like quite a while ago, and I haven't even set it up because I don't really feel like I need to just yet. I probably should set it up. But like the thing is, I'm gonna set up my PS5 when I'm about to play Astro Bot. There's another game that just came out on PS5. It's called Cyros. And I don't know if I'm gonna play Cyros. I don't think Cyros is my cup of tea, bro. I'm so tired. Hello, Leandro. Yeah, the block jumbles. It's gonna look like this. When I finish, when I put all of those holes, it's going to look like this. Yeah. But this has no HSV variations yet. Right? This has no HSV variations. And with HSV variations, it's going to look even better. Trust. How do you get your inspiration for making levels? You get inspiration by exploring yourself in different kinds of media. Don't only just play GD levels. You should be exposed into a lot of different things. Like, watch some random YouTube videos. Go outside. Again, do a lot of exploring. Don't just stay in, like, the same thing all the time. They fall of hating on you for making... Can you stop? Can you stop hating me, bro? Stop making these day counters of whatever. I'm just letting it go to the sun and it looks good. Yeah, whatever works for you. You know? Whatever works for you. Is there anyone else that... You know what would kind of bring back Xbox? If Asha Sharna, I think that's like the newer CEO. Like, I really hope Asha is thinking about, you know, making like new fun, cutesy fun games again. I don't think Xbox is known for like cute games, well, like the freaking Nintendo games. But I mean, Nintendo, like, the thing is with Nintendo games, they have like a specific art style, which is like pretty much beloved by everyone. Like, they have Splatoon, they have Mario, they have Zelda. John is the type of guy to buy a new house, and this, yeah, of course I'm getting made fun of. That's awesome. I love my life. Chef Rush reference. What is the lore behind the cat? I'm just a... Dude. Do you not like Fat Cat, bro? They're like extremely adorable. Like, have you seen them, bro? They're like super cute. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Oh, my PC just... My camera just dropped. My PC instantly crashed. Good job. Only, like... Is real travel gonna end up... Have you even thought... Like, let's be for real. Like, have you even thought before asking questions? Again, just think about it. If real travel was going to be a gauntlet level, a level that is an extreme demon, by the way, and then you're asking me if this is gonna be like, that means whenever the... Oh, not wait, thank you for the wait. I will shout you out as well. Welcome everyone from the Race Raid. And yeah. So where was I before? Like, if real travel is gonna end up in a gauntlet level, which means everyone is not gonna be able to beat the gauntlet, because like, especially like, what kind of gauntlet is it gonna be? Literally an IQ too low questions, bro. Like, what? Why do people ask questions without even thinking? Why is that? Why is that normalized? I'm asking this because I have no. I get stuck on the part with no inspiration at all. I don't want to just copy others. Thanks for replying, by the way. Thank you for the response. Thank you for the response, dude. I have had like a pretty big issue with my YouTube chat is that when I try to chat with people, and people ask questions, I answer, and they don't respond back. But thank you for responding, dude. What do you think I will do? XM, what do you think I will do? I need to add air decode and more gameplay and stuff. Then I mean, again, it pretty much depends on like what you actually need and what you want. Like, does the level really need an air deco and then like and the necessity, like, do you think an air deco is actually really necessary? It is going alright. For those of you who, again, I just want to remind you guys that the real travel progress is gonna be significantly be slowed down because I am working on the Killbot video. I'm editing it right now, and I have to edit it all by myself because I don't think I really can afford an editor right now. I mean, the thing is, I can get someone else to edit for me, but then usually you would have to pay for it, huh? Paying someone to edit a video is like a normal thing, but like, I don't know if I want to make it like a voluntary thing, bro. Where, hey, you get to, where you don't get any pay whatsoever. I don't think that's like normal. How do you personally feel about real travel? Just curious. I mean, I don't really feel anything really. I'm just like in the middle of building it right now. I know Evan's busy. Evan's busy with work. And I don't think Evan's gonna be like I'll just have to do editing all by myself. Like, I don't think anyone else even wants to voluntarily edit for me, bro. I don't think none of my friends even wants to voluntarily edit without any compensation. Just like with the thing is just like with collabs in GD levels. Like, the thing is, the creators don't get a pay, but video editing is a bit of a different story, I feel like. A lot of stuff I'm not too experienced. Yeah. What time is it? It's 2.5 hours. Wowie. It's been 2.5 hours? I cannot believe this. Where is it? It's not here. Struggling with Acropolis. Alright, see ya, Timmy. Thank you for tuning in. Can barely hear the music in the background. That's because I don't want to get copyrighted, bro. Oh my god! Oh, Pokemon Champions. Oh, Anton. Someone made a video about Anton Plus. That's cool. Some streams are 2 to 4 hours. Yeah. I mean, if you don't know me, I usually stream for at least 3 hours. For the most part. Normally, I stream for 4 to 5 hours. I consider streams that are 3 hours or shorter are to be a short stream. Even though for most other people, they're gonna say that, oh, it's a regular length. But to me, anything less than 3 hours is a short stream. And then 3 to 5 hours is like a regular stream. Anything longer than 5 hours is a long stream. That's just how I see it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be making more. I'm not gonna be making off-stream progress because I'm gonna be just spending my time off-stream editing. Unless I've been thinking about doing an editing stream, but I'm not sure if that's going to be something that people are going to find interesting, bro. I know there's gonna be some people who are who will be interested, but like few people. But I don't know if everyone will be interested. Like everyone else, not everyone. I was thinking whether I should do a editing stream or not. But the thing is, if I'm not gonna be doing an editing stream on my YouTube though. But yeah, just a bit of a thought. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, exactly. Although I do kind of remember Zeronium used to do like a editing stream at some point. I don't think Zeronium is doing it anymore. There were like it's. I know some people have done it. Very few people, but again, it's like incredibly boring, and I don't think. It's just I'm very very doubtful that people are gonna watch an editing stream of some kind. So I'll just do it on my own, all by myself. Did you watch the new Michael Jackson movie? No, I did not. Hello, Tucker. Most the same, but the building swim and look. Yeah, but like I don't know. I find it so very surprising that people somehow, find this one kinda entertaining, even though I don't really think it's I mean, it's just mildly interesting, right? It's in the category of mildly interesting and not necessarily like something that's gonna be very exciting or whatever, but what the heck? Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming maybe 4 hours. Then I think 4 hours is a pretty good time, and I have to go to bed after that. Cause like 4 hours is like it's 2 a.m. Oh my god, we have 1.5 hours. I mean, max 4 hours. There we go, max 4 hours. I mean, I've said before, it feels like a just chatting stream, except you also get to watch something come to life. I mean, there are people who do dev streams, like again, Peppy with Osu. Although Peppy doesn't really have a mic, or doesn't really use his mic when deving. there are some people or some developers who look through not YouTube, who look through GitHub pull request. If you don't know what that is, like GitHub pull request and just like respond to some of the pull requests. Peppy does that. Like triage or whatever. Yeah, triage, right? Yeah, like there are people just responding to triage. I have no idea what that means, but it's basically like a bunch of like code reviews on GitHub. Like, I mean, it's video editing is also like seeing the video come to life, and then I guess people can suggest like, oh, what sound effects should I use? What, like, how does the motion, like the effects and all that, right? Got any tips on beating the firewall? Yeah, I believe you've said this before. What did you ask again? And I've already answered your question before. I said I have no idea. What did you ask again? I mean, can't you just filter? Isn't there a way to filter the games? Like, yeah, just filter the games, bro. Being incredibly slow. Oh my god. That is a 21. Yeah, it's 22 over here. Oh, there's no way. Okay, that's understandable. I mean, if there is a way to filter, having to like, you have to. I don't think they're gonna be going against AI games, but like, there needs to be a differentiation from actual games than AI games. And I feel like people would be more satisfied if, because the AI games are, of course, they are generally soulless. Like, we all know this, they are soulless. And no one wants to play games that are made with any. I feel like it just kills any creativity. Using AI with a piece of media, it just kills the creativity, because like usually, like, we are just so used with like humans that are coming up with stuff, and then it's just like, if it's not a human, instead it's just a computer, then it doesn't really feel authentic. Like, it's just not authentic at all. And it's very understandable that people think that, wow, this is like so soulless. Yeah. They will definitely be improving it a little bit. Do you hate, I mean, I hate it, yeah. The thing is, I hate it because people just keep spamming it for no reason. Like, people use it in such an annoying way. That's why I generally hate 6-7. I wouldn't hate it if people didn't like annoyingly spam about it. That's all. Oh. You just banned someone. I was scrolling up to see what I said, and then hello. Whoever redeems after. Oh, it was. That. God, I'm tired. I am. Oh, God. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it like 3 hours, bro. Maybe. Okay, idea. I'm probably gonna either. Alright, I'm gonna make like a short off stream. Ooh. So a lot of empty this here. I noticed I definitely could have like separated out over here, or maybe here. Could I add one more? I probably should be doing just a little bit of off-stream progress on this. Although I'm gonna be focusing more on editing. Yeah, to put it in other words, I have other works to do than just real travel building, bro. These structures give me trypophobia. Eventually, it's going to turn from this to this. So you guys don't have to deal any... So this will be way less trypophobic. Alright, this would be way less trypophobic design. But right now it looks really trypophobic. I guess that's how I call it, trypophobic design. But it's gonna be less trypophobic when I actually adjust it. So yeah, right now, dude, my tiredness is like, so it's really weird to explain. Sometimes I would be really tired, but then for some reason it would just suddenly become fresh for like, I just feel refreshed for like what? Like 10 minutes? And then I can go back to being tired. It's just like ups and lows, bro. I guess it's just what my body said. Oh, what? This is how the body works. Stand off to ads. Oh yeah. I don't control what ads are gonna be. What ads gonna be in my YouTube stream. It's just YouTube's work. But yeah, you just have to deal with it, bro. I'm so sorry. Oscar with a 3-watt streak. Let's go, bro. Yeah, don't spoil. I'm not really into movies, so I personally don't really care, but yeah, please be considerate with other people. Thank you. If you're being really inconsiderate with other people, then you're probably not gonna be welcome here. And other people may really dislike you. Just don't do anything that will make people really dislike you. Again, just be considerate. Yeah, I'm gonna go for 3 hours. I think 4 hours may be a bit much. I'm gonna have to go to sleep after this. You know what I should do? You know what I should do? turn on nightlight on my PC. Oh my god, everything's turning yellow. Oh my god. I turned on nightlight on my PC and everything's turning yellow. Maybe I should do that. I saw a Steam game called P. Oh yeah, it literally says P. Like... I mean, you guys don't see everything turning yellow tinted, right? It's only on my end. I turned on nightlight on my PC, bro. Because I'm about to go to sleep and I feel like I need to... Does that really make you feel better, sleep better? I've heard mixed results, dude. I've heard people say that it does help. I've heard people say it doesn't help. It's conflicting results. It's normal, so it's unchanged. So it's only on my end. That's cool. Hello, Cookie. Melatonin production. The thing is, I didn't use any nightlight and I somehow was still able to sleep. I always have nightlight on my phone anyways. I have it constantly turned on all the time. Melatonin production, yeah. I guess it's something to do with melatonin. And, you know, it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing to have a nightlight up. It's because the sky is blue most of the time, so that's also when it's day. I should probably... I have an idea. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my phone, and I'm gonna turn off the... What's my phone battery looking at? 36? Wow. Okay. I'm making it... Okay, I'm gonna have to charge my phone because it's at freaking 36, bro. My phone is... Dude, my phone is stupid. It drains battery so fast for no reason. Took me 10 hours to realize that face is... Huh. Hello, Factors. Thank you for the raid. Not raid. Bit. See, my brain just stopped working, bro. That is the proof that I'm tired, bro. I said thank you for the raid when they sent 1 bit. Thank you, Factors. Thank you. Yeah, I have an app that can control my my light bulb in my room. It has a color temperature. I can change it to any color I want. I can even turn off my light bulb from my phone, which is so cool. Like, I have that. I can just control it on my... I don't really like setting up, like, you know, Alexa or Google or whatever, right? Hello, Harris. Why is no one talking then in YouTube chat? Do you have anything, like, productive? Rather than complaining on the fact that no one's talking, why don't you actually join in the conversation and, like, talk to me as if, like, you know, like a normal conversation, bro? Why don't you just start chatting instead of complaining that the chat's dead? That's like the thing that people don't really do that in my streams. It's a building stream. That's not gonna work. It's 24, it is. Yep, that's fun. Thank you for more bits. It's like saying, why is no one talking out loud? Yeah, like, I don't know, man. Do people generally not, like, joining on whatever I'm talking about in YouTube chat? Like, that's like one thing I noticed on... I mean, it's been a reoccurring trend on the YouTube chat is that people don't really follow or join in the topic that I'm talking about. And instead, people just come up with like questions after questions, and most of them are pretty generic. Most of them are pretty standard. And some of them are just questions that are not really that are deemed not worth answering. Because it probably is just a bit of a waste of time for me. Yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of people like that. My bad. Did I just get called out for saying hours stream? I asked for a deco tip. Oh. Sorry. Caducorn, welcome. How was stream so far? Stream was okay. I was just chilling here after some editing work. So, what do you say? Do you have any tips for making easy to understand trigger work? So, okay, so that's a good question. So, sorry, I was generally, like, I was just saying something about, like, the state of my chat that I have to deal with. But I've been wanting to see some general more improvements with the quality of the chat, right? And thank you for contributing to the better quality of the chat, by the way. So, easy to understand trigger work. So, you have to understand the logic of triggers in the first place. So, I've been curating myself a funeral playlist. Basically, it's what I want to tell the world who I was through songs. No, thank you. Sorry, bro. So, yeah, you have to understand the core logic behind the trigger itself. So, you do know that triggers are generally... the way they work is that by default, when the player passes through the horizontal line, the horizontal part of the trigger, then it will do something, right? It will do something. What is the something? Here. Okay, hold on. One sec. Okay, that works. So here. So you have let's say you have a trigger. By default, when the player passes through this trigger, like in like the horizontal position, then it will do something. And the something is that you can define whatever. You can move anything by like 2 blocks up for like half a second. And target group ID is basically a selector, right? It is a selector, and you assign group IDs to anything you want, any object you want. And you have to do it by like selecting the no object and then edit group and then you add group IDs here. This will basically, it is like, think of group IDs like a class for like, you know, for CSS, for selectors. Because yeah, when you assign like classes to elements, right? And that is important because like, oh, you want to style elements in your web page, like you need to put classes. It's like, it's kind of like that. No, I know how triggers work. It's just in a level when there are 50 million, so you made a mistake and try to change it. How do you arrange triggers in a way that you can easily dissect and fix your problem? It's called commenting. So like, you always make boundaries of like the certain functions, right? So like, let's say it kind of depends on like some sort of purpose. Like for me, since I pretty much know like the deep understanding logic of this, I don't really see that it's needed. Like this right here, for example. Be sure to add a text that basically describes what this trigger does, what is this going to be used for. Always add a bunch of tags and boundaries. So what I mean is here, for example, I will just make a bit of a drawing. So here, like, just put something like this, right? And then you can just write down like a bit of a text, like something like this. And yeah, that's pretty much how you organize your triggers. And oh yeah, another thing that would also help is here, especially if the triggers are like, you know, a chain of spawn triggers and stuff. Be sure to put arrows. So here, let's say you work with spawn trigger, right? You probably know how spawn triggers work. So be sure to put arrows. Thank you for reminding me to save. Today I feel like saying that the community feature has helped me pick who to unsub to. Oh, okay. Hopefully you're not unsubbing from me, bro. Tell me what did I do wrong, or why you doing it. So here, put an arrow next to the spawn. Basically, this will, you know, call like a group ID with like a certain delay you set it to, and then it will have this, right? Whatever you do on this, and then have another spawn, like a chain of spawn, something like this, right? This is also another way of, yeah. I actually don't know how spawn works, so it activates a think of spawn triggers like a function call. Like if oh, I have it turned off. Oh. Like colon. Oh. Oh. Okay. So yeah. A spawn is basically, it calls whatever group ID that you set it to, and the way it works is that if a function, right, triggers are basically like functions, like if it has like a specific groups assigned to it, like let's say group 68, right, 68, and then for this to work, you need to check spawn triggered and assign the corresponding group ID here. then it will work. And the way to check is by seeing the G, if it says 68, and then if it has spawn triggered on all of them, then it will work. You can even set a delay, so like let's say after like a second, then it will execute these functions that are on 68, and like you can probably also add like a bit of a border, right? This will take objects, but you can add borders that says, hey, this is group 68. And you just add a text here. Execute group 68. Something like this. Add a comment for pretty much every function that you make that describes what it's like encoding. Like encoding, developers put comments for a piece of code to help them understand what the code does, right? I feel like I just took a university geology class. It's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, use them for loops, yeah. I mean, for loops, like the way loops work is you have a spawn that starts or initiates the loop. Alright, here let me show you an example. So you have a spawn. This is to initiate the loop, right? Start or initiate the loop. Something like here. It's on the left side. And then you need to make the looping mechanism. I know that create loop button exists, but like, I mean, I'm just trying to explain how loop works to my understanding. And you have, let's say, I want to make it so that the way the loop works is this. You have a background flashing white for a second, maybe, right? So you do this. So you do this, it's kind of bright. And you want to do this every second. So what you do is you set, let's say, you assign this as a spawn multi. So both of this has to be checked, right? And then you give it like a next free ID. In this case, in my case, it's 416. But in yours, it may be different. So give it 416. Assign that. And then set this to 416 for a second. And then this should also be the same thing. And there we go. We have a loop working. Take a look at this. See that? And if you want to stop it at any time, like this will just go on forever, right? But there is a way to stop it, and that's by using a stop trigger. There is a stop trigger, and then this will stop any ongoing effect, like the spawn delay or anything here with the pulse. Like this has the duration time here, like the fade in duration, the hold duration, the fade out duration. So this will effectively stop any ongoing effects here, like the spawn, and by that means we'll stop the loop. So here, for example, if I put this here and then put 416 again, and I'm gonna like play this. You see that the loop just stops. The background just stops flashing. It's very, very, very helpful. Very useful as well. You know what? I like teaching people. I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna switch to a new project. So... Let's do... this one. Why not? Oh. You know what? No. No. Do we have any? No, I don't. Alright. So, another use case for spawn, another like scenario, another use case for spawn triggers is, let's say you want to have this object moving up and down, right? So, you give it like a group ID first, and then I want to make it so that they move up, they bob up and down infinitely, right? So what you want to do is have it so that this goes up by like a block, so which is 10, right? 10 move units, and you're gonna add some easing. So I'm gonna make it sign out, and then you're gonna have another one that's gonna go back down, right? I mean, yes, the create loop exists, but like you wanna have a delay that. I mean, you can just like turn on duration lines and then just give it like next, just select this and then click create loop and it will just work, right? But I'm in 2.1, so it doesn't have create loop. So I'll just do this. So we need the spawn to start or initiate the loop, right? And we have 2 columns of triggers here. We have 2 columns. So this column, I think I'm gonna this will be group ID 2, right? This will be a group ID 2, and then this will be group ID 3. Git 3. I'm just gonna call it that. Right, and so you want it. So once the loop starts, should the block move up first or down first? I think I'm just gonna make the block move up first. So I'm just gonna like it has to start this one first, right? So 2, and then 3. Make sure both of these spawns have the same delay as this one. And make sure all of these have spawn multi. Like, this is pretty important. And then it's gonna execute 2 first. And this doesn't need to have a delay or anything. This is the purpose of this is just to initiate the loop, right? And so it's gonna execute. So after a second, like it's gonna execute group ID 2, and then after 1 second of delay, then start execute group ID 3 over here, and then after a second start executing this, and then after a second start executing this, and then just goes back. It just goes on and forward. That's how loops work. So it calls group ID 3 after a second, which moves the block down by 1 block for a second, and then calls back down 2. So yeah, and it will see something like this. See that? That's pretty much how that works. And then you can basically this again by default. This will activate when the player passes through like the horizontal position. So you can just Oh, I want the loop to start here. Then you put it here. There you go. That could be good for platformer levels, yeah. I'm just explaining you guys the use case for spawn loops. But yeah, they are generally very helpful. I know I'm in 2.1 right now, so it doesn't really have much. But in 2.2, there is preview disable. In my case, it's called editor disable. There is spawn ordered and reset remap. I don't really understand reset remapping, but I kind of do understand ID remapping though. So when you click on the next page, you see like another page in the spawn window. It basically do whatever this function is, but instead of executing stuff that is, instead of referring to ID 1, you replace group ID 1 with another group ID. That's what ID remapping is. And it can be very helpful. But like, I think it might be a bit complicated, so you don't really want to have to worry about it yet. And spawn ordered, I find spawn order to be very helpful when it comes to like saving groups. Like if you're in the need to save groups, spawn ordered is your best friend. So yeah. It's the way spawn ordered works is basically you see the green lines that go to the right from left to right. It's basically when you trigger the spawn, when you initiate the spawn trigger here, and if it has spawn ordered, it's gonna go from left to right. So like, let's say I have all of these blocks, or not all of these blocks. I have all of these pulse triggers here, for example, right? And it's basically will have the same effect as if they are not spawn triggered, because it's gonna go from left to right with like a 1x speed. Remember that the key point with a 1x speed. I thought when I was like messing around with how spawn ordered works, I thought like it is dependent on the current speed, but it's not. It's a 1x speed. But yeah, I think that's it, pretty much it for explaining triggers. So let's go back to real travel. I still have like this to finish up, bro. We're almost done. I still have yet to find out like how. The thing is, like, you have to come up with like a practical use case to pretty much understand what this exactly means, because like if I explain something without having a very practical use case, you're not gonna understand it. You're not gonna understand why this matters, why what's the point of this. There has to be a point of why this feature was added. And therefore, thinking of practical use case is pretty important when it comes to like explaining people in a way that you will understand. code. Yeah. I do have contacts with mods, but like I don't really want to bother them just for like a specific person. So I don't know. I don't really feel comfortable bothering mods just for like, you know. I'm not like super close friends with any GD moderators. So again, yeah, I just don't really feel comfortable just you know. I do have connections, but I'm not. I don't want to go my way to just help them. Hey, can you like send these guys levels? I don't want to do that. I'm not brave enough to do that. Hello, V Master. Good to see you here. Your keyboard hates you. What do you mean your keyboard hates you? Yeah. I don't really want to exasperate their problem by doing that. Like doing that will just pretty much exacerbate the issue. Or just make in other words, it will make the issue even worse. I don't want to be that guy, you know? I don't want to be a hypocrite. And this is done. This segment is done. How many objects is this one? 65, which is not bad. If we go and check this one here, 68. Dude, we have saved 3 objects. By doing this, we saved 3 objects. Doesn't seem like much, but 3 objects is 3 objects. And we get to apply this, I guess. So 7, 7, 0.3. There you go. And then we can delete this. And we can save. Close to, yeah, at least it's not a stupid number. I prefer 69 anyways. Okay. That, yeah, see, it looks like this now. It looks pretty much the same as any other, like, air decors that I've put. Like this one, it looks about the same as this one. But yeah. So I have to fill in the holes here, which is gonna take quite a while. It's already been 3 hours. Oh boy. Is beating Clapstep on mobile in 1,385 attempts good? Yes, it is good. Because I beat it in like 3,000 attempts when I was playing on mobile. So yeah, congrats, dude. We have quite a lot of space to work with. I'm gonna work with this one. And then I'm probably gonna stop. No level IDs, please, thank you. Yeah, back when class step was actually hard for me, and I actually, yeah, and it feels very, very rewarding when you actually beat it, bro. Good old times. Yeah, that was ages ago. Yes, I do agree. When I was like 15, like, yeah, I used to struggle, bro. I'm not even 15, 14, bro. When I was 14, I used to struggle a lot on laptop's main levels. I thought it was like incredibly hard, but then yeah, it just gets really, really, really easy. Eventually, just beat it. Yeah. And then after that, then I went into like back when the game was kind of simple, when there were no dailies or no nothing, bro. It's just custom levels. We have demons. Yeah, we have demons. Back when the demon rating wasn't even a thing, but we just have demon and that's it. Good old times. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming again tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow. No promises though. But I want to spend more time working on the Killbot video. Fast typing, not really. It's not something that I find kind of fun to do. Yeah, not really, bro. I finished level up here. Oh, nice. Yeah. If anything, if you guys want to request anything, please request it next stream because I'm about to end stream. Like very soon. I need to go to bed. And also I'm gonna be home alone tomorrow, starting tomorrow. Because my mom's gonna be going off town. Yeah. For like a minimum 3 days. She's gonna come back at like Sunday evening, I think. Sunday evening. So yeah, from Thursday evening in my time zone to Sunday evening. So about like 3 days. Ooh. Yeah. No, that's not gonna work. What the heck? How do I even like fill in the gap here? I guess I'm just gonna use this. Oh, what time is it? It's only 3 a.m. Yeah, I need to go to bed. But I'm gonna finish this one like section and then I'm done. I'm gonna go to bed, wake up, continue working on Killbot video. Do your parents take much interest in your G career? Not really. Found a song. Oh, what song is it? Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to use this object. 21. Yeah, this doesn't really have much, so it should not be too bad to implement. That's 21. 22. 22. I'm gonna use this object. If I can find it. There it is. This one, for some reason, is not animated, but it's fine. Alright, like there. And then 23 is just gonna be another one of this. Yeah. Should be all good. 23. Just put it here. Yeah, put it this. Okay, there we go. And that's pretty much it. Okay, that's like 14 objects. How many? 20! Yo, we just saved 6 objects. We literally just saved 6 objects here. That's dope. And there you go. And yeah, there you go. Yeah, that is cool. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a tiny bit of off-stream progress here. Or maybe not. The next stream is just gonna be me doing the same thing here. It's gonna be for like 2 more streams, but that's okay. I have work to do. Yeah, my video editing is my work, my busy work. So I gotta eventually work on that video and get it finished. Hopefully I can get it done during May. That's my goal. So anyways, it's been a pretty good stream. I think it's now time to end. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, it's my. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna. Okay. I think I'm just gonna end on YouTube first. So after that, then I will be rating someone on Twitch. Okay, got it. Alright. Thank you all so much for watching. I will be back again for another real travel building tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then in the next 2 days. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys again later. Bye-bye.